Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. So, guys, this is a rune reading for the present energies of what some of you may be going through. It's not going to resonate for everybody. It is an intuitive message. I was tuning in this morning to my angels and spirit guides and asking them about the collective and present energies. And I got sub messages, and I just did the rune reading and pulled them out as they came out. And for each pull that I did, I got the message, and I'm just going to give it to y'all. So right now they're saying that there is a lot of lightness, happiness, a lot of joy, connecting with people, tribe members, family, friends, just a lot of happiness. And some of this may be due because some of you have come through some type of a portal. You're surrounded with protection energy from your angels and ancestors, and that there is a lot of protection and bright white light, and just a lot of happier times right now going around. So I think also that a lot of people, they're telling me, are starting to see their path, which has brought in a lot of joy and understanding of where you're at, where you're going. And with a lot of the, we've got a solar eclipse coming up on the 25th, I think it is. And for those of you that don't have clarity, this solar eclipse is going to bring in a lot of clarity. Every time we have any kind of a full moon with an eclipse or a solar eclipse or something like that, those always bring changes of energy. And with this being Pluto in Aquarius energy right now, a lot of things that were unseen are going to become seen, okay? And I think this is going to bring a lot of clarity for a lot of you, okay? And they're also talking about a breakthrough on the path of self-change. They're talking about breakthrough in your path of destiny and being on a spiritual path. And I think this full moon coming up on the 25th, I think a lot of people are going to have sudden clarity on what their spiritual path is. This is also the spiritual warrior rune, and I think a lot of people are just going to have one of those big, huge aha moments. And this is then going to create a lot of flow, a lot of intuition opening up, and a relief from distress of not knowing where you're going, or maybe even starting to see some more of your gifts becoming more clear, more clarity coming in. And the reason why I say that is because then we have movement. Now, movement can be either allegorical or it can be an actual physical movement. Maybe you're going to be traveling in some sort of way. Okay, take that how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody. I think this is also because as a sub-message, we have Hagalaz, which is an opportunity is disguised as loss, some kind of natural disruption that brings big change, okay? And then we have the Manas, which Manas is the self. It's also talking about unity with other people. And if you look at it, it's got several runes embodied in this. We've got the joy rune, okay? We've got Ewaz in there, which is just the M by itself. We have Gibu in there, which is also Path of Destiny. So this can bring in a lot of different things in a lot of different ways that you start seeing as kind of tied together. I feel like it's talking also about a lot of synchronicities making sense, because then we have the spiritual attainment rune. It's also, and that's on an esoteric level, but Isa is also some things being frozen while waiting for things to open up, okay? So I think that while we're waiting for this this full moon that's coming in, I think after it, it's going to create a point where you suddenly have these aha moments and a lot of opening up, okay? So if you're waiting to see what the next thing is going to be for you or what is going to come in for you, I think that's going to happen on this full moon. Okay, this is a current reading, okay, however, and you can be anywhere on this path, all right, but then we also have Jera, which is rewards for efforts expanded. So maybe you're trying some new things and you're starting to see the results from that, and especially after this new moon, or this full moon, I think a lot of people are going to start seeing rewards for efforts. So maybe you've been doing some extra meditations, maybe you've been looking up new things about your gifts, or maybe you're talking to people and seeing things that you didn't see before. I just think a lot of people are going to be seeing some kind of rewards for whatever efforts they've been expanding on. Maybe you've been, some of your gifts have opened up and you've started doing research. Or you intuitively, your third eye is opening up, and whatever way that works, that is for you, for spiritual gifts. I just feel like a lot of people are on a bigger spiritual path than what they think that they are, and the reason why I say this is because then we have completion of beginnings. We have Ing, which is also, to me, is going through a portal, and again, I think that's going to be that with this full moon coming up in Libra. And then we have Soilu, which is wholeness, coming to yourself in some way. And I think a lot of people are going to suddenly realize they have a new foundation or something ancestral. They're showing me some people having something after this full moon coming to them that they find out is ancestral. In other words, you're going to find out something that's in your family or your family tree that is a gift that you didn't know that you had, or someone's going to say something to you that's going to give you some kind of a nudge where you go look it up, or you start asking family members, or you do some research and you find out that this runs in your family and you didn't know it. And guys, I've gotten that message off and on throughout the past year over my readings. Okay. We then have Ewas, which is also talking about kicking any kind of fear to the curb, releasing and letting go of anything before, because now you know, you have an intuitive knowing, okay? And this brings about Gibu, which is union with the divine, gifts coming in, some kind of gift from the universe. And I think after this full moon, a lot of you are going to be jumping on your chariot and going into the future with a renewed heart. They keep showing me a heart. I think a lot of people are going to be getting some kind of renewed clarity about where they're going, what they're supposed to be doing, and operating from your heart chakra. And listening more, even maybe having your angels and spirit guides come in, or even passed on loved ones, again, coming in on the astral level and confirming for you something that is intuitive, okay? Guys, take that how it resonates, all right? So this is for March. And what I asked about this morning, like I said, for the collective, from the angels and the ancestors and the spirit guides to give us some clarity on what's going on right now. Guys, I loved it when the first rune I pulled was Wonjo, because Wonjo is joy. So to me, however you find the joy in what's going on right now after something you've come through, whatever kind of clarity that you've picked up on, I think maybe you need to sit in that energy for a little bit and let it fully absorb with you. Sit there and let it, because I did that myself this morning. I was picking up some energies for myself in my own reading for myself this morning, and I just sat and tried to hold on to that feeling for as long as I could so that I could let everything integrate. I've talked before about doing candle meditations for yourself, or some kind of meditation before you go to bed at night to let everything integrate, to help, overnight, let it kind of gestate. And I think a lot of you are doing that, or in some way, doing something for yourself that is intuitive. And I think after this full moon in Libra with this solar eclipse, I just think a lot of things are going to it just feels like there's going to be this profound shakeup coming, that people are going to have a lot of aha moments, a lot of third eye opening up, or a lot of clarity coming in of what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Because we've got movement in here, we've got spiritual attainment, we've got coming to yourself, new beginnings, and portals opening up, and I just feel like things are going to become a lot more clear and more aha moments after this full moon on the 25th. So this is my rune message for today, guys. And I decided to do a 3-month layout for the next 3 months of March to April, May, and June. I have a 444 message. It's going to come up separately because it's going to go over the next 3 months. And I'm going to give y'all a peek at it. I asked for what was going to happen from the lunar eclipse on, of going in, and on the cards, I got April, new moon, May, new moon. See the new moon here, guys? And June. new moon. I got 3 new moons on this. So these are just little, for the collective, that the angels were talking about to me and my spirit guides this morning. So this is an angel 444 message, but I'm going to do it separately. It may not resonate with everybody either, but guys, I think a lot of changes are going to come in, because at the end of this reading, we've got the Metamorphosis card. And I think over the next 3 months, because what is it? April, May, June, and then June, July, August. I will probably do another 3-month reading to go along with this, and you can be anywhere in this, guys, anywhere on your journey. But I do know, I think it's around the end of August, we have a meteorite shower. I talked about that in a reading recently, and and it was from the rose, and I went, like, in that reading, I went and I physically looked it up. I didn't look it up beforehand because I didn't realize they were talking about a meteorite shower, but I looked it up in the Rose Oracle deck. I'm not sure that's the exact name of this. What is it? It's the, let's see, it's the Work Your Light Oracle card. And they actually said in August, there is a meteorite shower. And I think that's also going to bring in energy from the universe, that's going to affect people in a different way. But anyway, so that's what I have for y'all this morning. This is an angel message, an angel and spirit guide message of what energies are currently going on with people right now. Guys, I think this is a wonderful indication of the energies that are coming, because at the end, we do have going on your personal journey. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this morning. Lighthouse.